Chapter 0. Prologue. You are listening at FameTV.info. Prologue. Yun was a picky person, only about the face. When watching something, regardless of genre, book, or movie, there had to be a character that unconditionally suits her taste. Without such a character, she didn't even start. If the character died, she dropped it without regret. It was irrelevant to read the rest if her favorite was not on it, therefore, there was always a favorite in the contents. Yun watched until the end. A character that she liked no matter what they did, she wanted to be safe no matter what happens, and she wanted a flower path in front of and a shield behind them, and it was the same in The End of the Abyss, a devastating romance novel famous for its crazy development. The only reason she read End of the Abyss to the end was that Gerard A. Selenas, the male lead on the cover, was Yun's type, and naturally, he became Yun's favorite. Of course, when the male lead, who only had a beautiful appearance, cunningly handled everyone the female lead loved, turned all the responsibility on others, and still gained the heart of the female lead who was weakened by the shock of losing all her family, a swear of "crazy man" naturally came out of her lips, but Yun devotion did not wither. No matter how much the story went crazy, his handsome appearance didn't go anywhere. But that didn't mean that I wanted to come into this world and see him in person. Looking at the sky where the red sunset fell dimly, Yun was in a self-help mood. In Yun's hands, there was an old axe full of black blood and a large black horn that appeared to have been cut just now. Lane. In an urgent voice, Yun looked back. Since this was a sound that called for herself, that thing is rolling. As soon as I thought it was some kind of rolling stone, something was really rolling at a tremendous speed. The appearance of a round and hard monster, with a diameter that was well twice the height of a human being, rolling around was very threatening. However, Yun did not avoid it. With a deep sigh, she only fixed the old axe in her hand. I can't even see my favorite. In the first place, she could not even enter the capital city because she was a lowly monster hunter. In addition, the male lead, her favorite, was the crown prince of the empire, so there was zero chance for a hunter to meet Kuru. Lane. There's no future either. On the border of the empire, in a place occupied by monsters, hunters like herself were living by eradicating monsters from day to day, with no other prospects. Slurp. Lane, avoid. This is even real life, so I can't drop it. The moment she found her black hair turned gold, Yun slapped her cheek as it was. And realized that her new hands were dirty spicy. Note. When saying a hand is spicy, it's because it hurts, or is strong when hitting. That it was the moment when the monster rolled right in front of her. Yun jumped so lightly that one could not feel the weight in her movements, and landed in a large chunk of the monster. Then, without hesitation, she struck down a small bead shining red among the horns of the monster with the axe she was holding. Puck.an old, single-edged axe that could barely cut even a tree, shattered the monster and smashed into a hard mana stone stuck in its forehead. Yun, who landed on the floor, roared toward the sky as soon as the body of the monster, which had been curled in a circle, was loosened with a sound, right after she took out the axe from its head. Damn it. What the hell am I doing in this damn place? It's already been 3 years since she entered the world in this ridiculous novel. Yun's life was just flowing like that without a favorite. She was an extra called Ella Lane, which does not appear in the novel, hunting for monsters without purpose, meaning, or pleasure. If I don't have a favorite, I can't read this book till the end. Arg. Yun was furious as she constantly slashed the head of the monster that had already left to the other world, with an axe. The nearby monster hunters hid themselves in a tree as usual, holding each other's hands, and shaking. That crazy kid, she's losing it again today. I'm so scared. Yun's roar, who could not see her favorite today, ended only when the head of the monster fell to the ground. Listen to the full novel at FameTV.info, direct link in the description.